Coming up in this half hour of Good Morning Kentucky, Lexington police are investigating a death after a body was found in a home. Plus, a woman sentenced in connection to the death of a man whose body was found near a dumpster.
We are tracking some rain showers out there this morning, but nothing too heavy. Rain showers off and on throughout the day today. Temperatures staying warm as well. Details on the full weekend coming up straight ahead.
You're watching ABC 36 on your side. Good Morning Kentucky.
Good morning, Kentucky. I'm Jane Davenport. Thanks so much for joining us. Today is Friday, October 27th. Of course, we're going to go check in with Dylan Goday for a look at today's forecast. He's going to tell you about the great weather you're going to experience when you walk outside temperature-wise. Might be a little wet today, though. Yeah, some damp conditions here in Lexington. Had a rain shower move through a couple hours ago. Starting to dry up right now, though, so that's a little bit of good news. Temperatures well above where they should be, though, for this time of the year. Here's a live look over Lexington right now. On our Bluegrass Pace Care Sky View, quiet conditions to start the day right now. We did see some of that rain move through earlier, but how about the temperature right now? 67 degrees. What time of the year is it? Yes, it is late October, but it feels almost like a late summer morning out there for sure. Temperatures remaining warm. We also have some rain showers out there, really just some light stuff as you head towards Breathitt County, eventually moving off into far eastern Kentucky. And watching one shower there just north of E-Town. That's going to be continuing to move off towards the east. Overall, though, can't complain. Radar's looking a lot clearer than what we originally anticipated. Temperatures right now ranging from 69 degrees in Frankfort, how about that, to the upper 50s as you head towards the south and east. Hazard at 59, 58 in the London-Corbin area. Next 36 hours look like this. Low to mid 70s today. Few off and on rain showers expected. Same deal tomorrow, maybe a degree or two cooler. What does that mean for Kentucky's game against Tennessee? Will we see some rain? We'll break that down coming up in your full forecast. All right, thanks, Dylan. Now to your morning headlines. Lexington police are investigating after a person was found dead yesterday morning inside a home. Police say they found the body around 8:45 yesterday morning inside a house on Man o' War Boulevard near Winchester Road. This is right next to our ABC 36 station. Police say due to the condition of the body, the investigation into how that person died continues. Investigators say an autopsy has been scheduled. And staying in Lexington, a woman was sentenced yesterday in connection to the death of a man whose body was found next to a dumpster last year. As we have reported, Jennifer Kashuba was originally charged with murder in the death of Jimmy Medlock. That charge was later dropped. Kashuba's attorney says she acted in self-defense when Medlock allegedly pushed his way into her apartment on Cambridge Drive and allegedly attacked her in front of her children. Investigators say Medlock died in her apartment. Kashuba reportedly put his body in a closet for 2 to 3 days before moving it next to a dumpster. She was sentenced to serve 3 years for tampering with physical evidence. She will also have probation for 1 year after her release. In Laurel County now, a juvenile is now in custody after a school bomb threat yesterday morning at South Laurel High School. Officials say they received the complaint at approximately 8 yesterday morning that there was a bomb threat at South Laurel High School. The school was immediately evacuated. First responders arrived and started blocking roads and entryways while police searched the school. Their investigation leading them to arrest a juvenile who is now in custody. Once the threat was cleared, students went back to class, although many parents picking up their students and leaving the campus. Everyone followed procedures as they were supposed to, and although a scary experience for parents, staff, and students, first responders did their job by protecting the safety of everyone.
We, as first responders here in Laurel County, are dedicated to the safety and security of their students, as well as the staff of these schools.
Nobody was hurt, and schools are expected to be back in normal session. In honor of Domestic Violence Awareness Month, the Fayette County Sheriff's Office in Lexington held its annual Rise Up Vigil. The theme for this year was the Rise Up Survivors Tribute. The purpose of Rise Up is to inform the public of what resources are available and to create an open forum for people to have those conversations. To those who may be experiencing domestic violence, Crystal Happy Clay says you are not alone.
We're always here with smiling faces, and we're not going to pass any judgment on you or your situation. We're here to help.
The Fayette County Sheriff's Office has seen a rise in domestic violence cases and protective orders over the past couple of years. So far, 2023, close to 2,000 orders have been filed. In other news, the Lexington Police Department is looking to hire more officers, and applicants who know a second language are in high demand. Chris Cooper, who is the language access coordinator for the department, says nearly 25% of the city's population speaks a foreign language. At this time, the Lexington Police Department currently has 12 certified interpreters and 1 civilian bilingual victim advocate. In addition, the department also utilizes a language line that offers a 24-hour service if someone is not available to translate. The main goal is for people to feel welcomed by the officers.
I would imagine it provides some comfort for a citizen passing an officer walking by, if they're able to speak to them, if they happen to realize maybe what their nationality is and they speak to them in their home language.
Another resource is Global Lex, a multilingual international center that is part of the mayor's office. If you are interested in applying, you can find more information on our website at WTVQ.com. Just after the United Auto Workers and Ford came to a tentative agreement, union members in Louisville left the picket lines and headed back to work. ABC 36's Anna Medina was at the Kentucky truck plant to speak to the local UAW president about what comes next and how long it could take to finalize that agreement.
We gained some historical things like right to strike over plant closings.
After being on strike for about 2 weeks, those with the Ford Kentucky truck plant are excited about getting back to work.
So at 7:47, I got a phone call or a text message that basically communication said, "Hey, look, we're taking everyone off the picket lines at 8 o'clock." So again, no plan, no playbook. We just started putting in a safety withdrawal, if you will, make sure we're safe.
UAW Local 862 President Todd Dunn says the support that was seen nationwide was unforgettable.
So when you put over 15,000 workers at a Ford Motor Company on that pry bar and they're together, they're holding on to it, that's where that wheel behind me makes a big difference, because we all come together and put a perimeter of safety or perimeter of leverage, whatever it takes, together.
The agreement grants 25% in base wage increases through April of 2028 and will cumulatively raise the top wage by over 30% to more than $40 an hour and raise the starting wage by 68% to over $28 an hour.
Well, there's been a lot of positives out of this record. A record contract, record profits mean record contracts. We won a historic life-changing agreement. And the membership will see it as soon as they're able to break it down. Right now, there's a lot of questions.
The stand-up strike continues at Stellantis and General Motors.
This is about our future, and it's going to benefit everyone that's tied to auto workers. You know, it's tied to our community. Tax base is going up. You got more infrastructure dollars that can be spent. I mean, there's just so many positives that's going to come out of this.
For now, the agreement goes through the ratification process. The UAW National Ford Council will vote on whether to send the tentative agreement to membership. In Louisville, Anna Medina, ABC 36, on your side.
Dylan is here now with a look at this morning's Scratch a Forecast.
Yeah, your Kentucky Lottery Scratch a Forecast showing some rain showers possible both today and tomorrow. Neither day a washout, though, but just have the rain gear handy if you are heading out maybe to high school football this evening, to Keeneland tomorrow, or for the big Kentucky-Tennessee game tomorrow evening. Won't be a washout for either event, but we'll be tracking a couple of those rain showers.
Make sure you stick around for his full forecast, plus a scary moment for a windsurfer as he got hit by an airborne whale. Good Morning Kentucky back after this.
Create a backyard that's out of this world. Right now, save $30 on the BG50 6CE blower and save $50 on the MS250 chainsaw. Real STIHL. Find yours.
Embrace confidence with a brighter, happier smile. Dental Boutique offers progressive dental care where the patient is top priority. Refresh your smile in comfort with heated massage chairs, complimentary hot towels and refreshments, and noise-canceling headphones. Dental Boutique at Lansdowne offers full dental services, such as cleanings, veneers, and implants, as well as Botox and lip fillers. Dental Boutique utilizes the latest cutting-edge procedures that will send your confidence to the next level. Begin your journey today with Dental Boutique at Lansdowne in Lexington.
Want a flatter, tighter tummy? Then check out new Ab EX from Sono Bello.
Doctor, after my pregnancies, my body just never bounced back. I had this stomach overhang that made me really self-conscious.
It's not your fault. That stubborn fat and excess skin is very difficult to get rid of with diet and exercise alone.
That's exactly why I went to Sono Bello. I really trust their team of experts, and I finally got the flat stomach I had always wanted.
Introducing Ab EX from Sono Bello. Remove fat and lose excess skin permanently in just one visit.
Ab EX is a great alternative to a tummy tuck because that overhang you mentioned becomes flat and tight fast with minimal downtime.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation now to learn more about Ab EX by Sono Bello. Call 1-888-507-8988 or go to sonobello.com.
Welcome back to Sam's Hot Takes. What's hot now? Spectrum One Stream. It's internet, unlimited mobile, advanced Wi-Fi, and this Zumo Streambox free with Spectrum TV. It makes searching for shows and movies across live TV and streaming apps easy. It's streaming simplified.
Get internet for $49.99 a month plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Plus add Spectrum TV and get a free Zumo Streambox for 12 months. Call 833-788-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a Spectrum store today.
Good morning, Kentucky. Happy Friday to you. Meteorologist Dylan Goday here with a live look in Mount Sterling on our Bluegrass Pace Care Sky View. Mount Sterling pretty quiet to start the day out there. Temperature is not too bad. We saw a rain shower move through around an hour to 2 hours ago, but temperature is not bad. As you step outside, you're going to be thinking, you know, what time of the year is it again? It definitely doesn't feel like late October. 64 degrees to start your day out there. 69 right now in Frankfort, 67 Lexington, 64 Danville, 66 in Richmond. Same for Moorhead. A little bit cooler into the upper 50s as you head towards the south and the east. Temperatures are warmer than we were yesterday at this time. This has been a trend we've experienced all week long. And as expected, that does continue this morning, mainly due to the winds and also the cloud cover. Everyone dealing with mostly cloudy to overcast skies this morning with that southerly wind increasing those temperatures. There are a few light showers out there, but notice how most of the rain kind of around the exterior of our viewing area. Covington area into northern Kentucky, the Louisville metro dealing with a couple showers, also towards E-Town. Meanwhile, Lake Cumberland actually trying to clear things out a little bit towards Monticello. So some light rain possible out there today. Bulk of the heavy stuff will be missing us to the north. Most of that stays along the Ohio River. I want to show you a look at the broader setup here. So this is just a stream of moisture coming on through. It's not the actual full system itself. Now the cold front that's eventually going to be sweeping through later on this week, that's still well to the north and the west, and you can clearly see it looking at the regional dew points. How about that dew point right now in Rapid City? 7 degrees. That is very, very dry air. We only see those kind of dew points maybe January or February. You can see that stream of moisture, though, out ahead of the system. It's all thanks to that ridge of high pressure that's been bringing us those warmer conditions. So as we talked about, a couple showers off and on today, especially as you head towards the, say, mid-afternoon hours. I think that's your best chance of seeing some rain. Trying to clear things out a little bit later this evening. So high school football, pack some rain gear. Not expecting anything widespread, but a couple showers could be possible. Tomorrow morning, same deal. A few showers out there. Maybe you're heading to Keeneland early in the morning. You'll likely see a couple of those rain showers trying to move on through. Mostly cloudy skies expected here in Lexington. The further south in the east that you go, we may try to make a run at 80 degrees for like Williamsburg, London Corbin area, maybe even Hazard and Jackson, just depending on the clearing that we see tomorrow there in those locations. Here in Lexington, likely just the low 70s. So we could see a couple showers again around game time for Kentucky, Tennessee. Not expecting, again, anything widespread until you get into Sunday. That's where more scattered to widespread showers will be impacting our region. So here's a look at that upper level setup. As we mentioned, again, all that colder, dry winter air is up towards the north and the west. We're still dealing with mild conditions Saturday. We're on the exterior, though, of the mild conditions as you head into Sunday because that front's going to be sweeping through. Jet stream's going to take a dive southward. We're going to be experiencing cold conditions. And yes, with a clipper system, quick moving clipper system moving in, could even sneak in a flake or two Tuesday night into Wednesday. Can't rule that out yet. Look at your 7-day forecast. Tracking temperatures in the 70s today, tomorrow, mid-60s on Sunday as that rain moves through, and then the cold air settles on in just in time for your Halloween. Temperatures only reaching the upper 40s. Kiddos, bundle up. I know you're not going to listen to your parents when they say, let's wear an extra, some extra layers and jacket with your costume, but you'll need it because it'll be feeling pretty cold out there. Not our coldest Halloween ever. I was looking at some of the data there. Coldest was actually in 1993. I don't know if anyone remembers that. Temperature was only 37 degrees. The high temperature on Halloween back in 1993. So not that cold, but still chilly.
Okay, and kids, if you don't listen to your parents, just listen to Dylan Goday.
That's right.
Listen to your meteorologist.
Next best option.
Next best option. He really does know what he's talking about. Well, here's a look at your morning traffic report. This is at Winchester and Fortune. Again, not much activity going on out there, but of course we will keep you updated if there are any backups or crashes that you need to know about. We'll be back with more Good Morning Kentucky.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
The Bush family is a racing family. I mean, we've come from that. My dad was a car guy. His dad was a car guy. We enjoyed the aspect of being able to have family time in the garage, but then also going to the racetrack trying to bring home wins. Our dad raised us up to become champions. My brother's a champion, I'm a champion, so all credit due to him. Being with RCR, I've really come to understand the family relationship, the tie-in between M&M as well as RCR. It's a family-type relationship.
Yeah, you got this. So go on. Keno here. Keno here. Keno anywhere. Play Keno your way. Online or at your favorite Kentucky lottery retailer. Yeah, you got this.
With FanDuel, every night is a watch party. New customers bet $5 to get $150 bonus if your team wins. Bet all the stars with all your friends and tell them that they get 3 months of NBA League Pass on us with any $5 bet. Only on FanDuel. New customers bet $5 get $150 bonus if your team wins. Plus NBA League Pass on us.
Asthma, cancer, diabetes, all require medical care that Daniel Cameron would put at risk. Because Cameron promised Matt Bevin-style cuts to Medicaid and to actively work to gut protections for patients with pre-existing conditions on private insurance, too. Letting insurance companies deny coverage for prescription drugs and even pregnancy, threatening 1.8 million Kentuckians with pre-existing conditions. Daniel Cameron is wrong for Kentucky.
There's a new flavor in Hardee's Craft Kitchen. Nashville Hot Chicken. Juicy, 100% white meat dipped in buttermilk, hand-breaded and seasoned to bring the heat. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, new Nashville Hot is goodness in the making.
It's Shark Tank's first Sharkoween. With a hauntingly great new guest shark, Jason Blum.
I have a lot of scary experience.
Shark Tank tonight on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Let's talk Kentucky.
Weekdays at 12:30.
Following ABC 36 News at noon.
We are ABC 36 on your side.
You're watching ABC 36 on your side. Good Morning Kentucky.
A crazy moment caught on camera you have to see to believe. A windsurfer captures a crazy collision with a flying whale. Jeremy Roth has today's Take a Look at This.
An incredible close encounter has left an Australian windsurfer with a whale of a tale to tell. In a blink or you'll miss it moment, Jason Breen, windsurfing off the coast of Sydney, is suddenly wiped out by a massive breaching whale. A slow-mo replay does justice to the amazing moment. But make no mistake, it was a scary moment as well, as the airborne collision left the 55-year-old sportsman trapped underwater. It was only when his arm strap snapped that he was able to make his way to the surface. Back on land, the folks at SeaWorld San Diego were blessed with a rare encounter of their own, the first birth of an emperor penguin chick in 13 years. Hatched on September 12th, the park says the chick is gaining weight steadily on a diet of fish and fish milkshakes. They're also asking the public for help in naming this little cutie. Emperor penguins are currently listed as a threatened species, and SeaWorld San Diego says they are the only zoo in the Western Hemisphere where the species can be found. Finally, since we're on the subject of rarities, take a look at what may be the world's most famous stamp. Called the Inverted Jenny, the stamp was famously printed upside down by mistake in 1918 and has since become an icon of collecting, appearing everywhere from the New York Times to an episode of The Simpsons.
The airplane's upside down.
This fall, one lucky bidder will get a chance to own a near-mint example when it goes to auction in New York City. Organizers say it's expected to fetch as much as $2 million. Not bad for a botched job. For Take a Look at This, I'm Jeremy Roth.
I'm really glad that windsurfer is okay. We are out there with Kim next. Today she is at Sharp's Candies to tell us about the fall treats and caramel apple day. Good morning, Kim.
Hey, Jane. I'm surrounded by chocolate, so I'm happy today. But when we come back, we're going to be talking about fall treats. We're going to be talking about the upcoming holidays, and we're going to be talking about caramel apples. Stay tuned. We've got plenty more Good Morning Kentucky coming right up.
Over the years, the insurance companies have forced several of our clients to go to trial. During those years, our firm has received several multi-million-dollar verdicts, including the largest verdict in the state of Kentucky.
Daniel Cameron's staunch position allowing for no exceptions in the case of rape or incest. It is an insult to the injury that these survivors have already made it through.
I'm not the first, and I won't be the last. And there are other little girls out there that need that choice.
And now, Attorney General Cameron is demanding access to the medical records of Kentucky women who go out of state for reproductive health care without their permission. That's extreme, and it's dangerous.
All-wheel drive season is coming. Changes. Weather. Road conditions. What doesn't change? Toyota's capability to keep pushing on with a family of trucks built to outlast and outlive any adventure. Like the powerful new Tundra, the most capable Tundra ever, with towing up to 12,000 pounds and the best resale value in its class. Plus, you get 2 years no-cost maintenance. Change is coming. Stay ahead with Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places.
Meet Max. He's a beer cheese newbie, and he's setting out to discover Winchester's beer cheese trail. From appetizers to lunch favorites to the unexpected, there's a spicy, cheesy treat for everyone's taste. And sampling all of them is even easier with the Beer Cheese Trail Digital Passport. Sign up to earn cool prizes and become a top taster. Nice job, Max. Winchester's Beer Cheese Trail. If you can dream it, we can cheese it.
46 Solutions is your technology partner. To experience this showroom for yourself and all this amazing technology, visit 46solutions.com.
Over the years, insurance companies forced several of our clients to go to trial. During those same years, our firm received several multi-million-dollar verdicts. Now, insurance companies want to settle our cases.
Explore, compare, and find your car at mancars.com.
Man, what a deal.
You're watching ABC 36 on your side. Good Morning Kentucky.
Hey everybody, and good morning to Kentucky. Today we are at Sharp's Candy on Regency Road, and I am talking with owner Lisa Sharp. Hey Lisa.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited to be here. Now we have got a lot of things to talk about, but first, I see a large amount of pecans and other nuts over here. Why are there so many?
Because it's baking season. Everyone's getting ready for the holidays, you know. Got to bake that pecan pie and derby pie and make cookies and all the wonderful things that are Thanksgiving.
Okay, so you've got chocolates for sale. You've got baking supplies for sale. Now, tell me about the nuts. Do you roast Where do they get what?
We do roast all of our nuts in-house. These are actually not roasted. These are baking pecans. So most people make them for cookies, banana breads, things like that.
I don't cook. I don't know what's going on. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, I do a lot. I don't do a lot of baking, honestly, but I love my nuts. They're really good. We buy the best absolute quality of nuts. So we have people that come here every year to get their nuts for baking because
That's
they know.
fantastic. They know where to go.
Right.
They know where to go. Well, speaking of where to go, you all do a lot of custom work that I didn't even know about. And I've been coming here since I was 15 years old. So tell me, it's time to get those custom orders in. Tell me about what you can do. We've got something here.
It is. I have a little box here that we're making. It's called the Pyramid Club. It's a club that my husband is actually involved in Lexington. And every year they have a Christmas party and they get these custom boxes made up and you can put whatever kind of candy you want in them. And we actually do a lot for people in Lexington and surrounding counties and have custom boxes made up for their corporate gifts for their clients, maybe for their employee gifts. We do custom tins. So that's kind of our busy time right now because you got to get all that in to get the artwork made and everything.
Oh, yeah. It's a whole process that you got to go through. So this is something that's customized that really you need to be thinking about these things now. I mean, who doesn't want to think about chocolate? But Lisa, also you do things for parties. Yes, you customize?
We do.
Am I looking at it now?
It is. We do quite a bit of party trays, basically from Thanksgiving all the way through Christmas. Can do them through the year, but that's our busy time. A lot of people like the visual of a tray. You can bring it to an office, a hospital. Everyone can eat off of it. It's beautiful.
So there's
have a nice presentation.
Standard trays where you just get what?
We can make them in advance, or you can have them made with whatever piece of candy you want.
You can customize it. So if Uncle Bill doesn't like peanuts, then he has other choices.
Exactly.
Uncle Bill, why you gotta be that way, spoiling it for the rest of us? Oh my gosh. Lisa, thank you so much for letting us join you here today at Sharps Candy. How can we find you online?
We are at www.sharpscandies.com, and we have this one and only location. We're located at 2021 Regency Road. You can reach us at 859-276-4625.
Lisa, thank you so much for making my Friday the best Friday ever.
Well, thank you.
Take care. We were so happy that you joined us. Okay, Jane, I'm going to go back to you in the studio, but I'm not coming back today because I'm going to eat all the caramel apples.
Kim, you better come back, and you better come back with full hands of the candy.